Hi, welcome to Guitar for Lefties. I'm Don from Mount Laurel, New Jersey. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about learning to read music for the guitar as a left-handed guitar player. Because as you probably realized by now, if you're left-handed, the world is geared towards right-handed people, and the guitar world is also geared toward right-handed guitar playing. So it's going to require a little adapting to learn to read music, because it's all written for right-handed, assuming that a person's playing right-handed. So I want to give you a few suggestions on how to learn to read music for the guitar if you're a left-handed guitar player like I am. And the first suggestion is very simple. It's this: remember, when they say left, for us it means right, and when they say right, for us it means left. Give you an example of that. A book I'm currently working through, A Complete Study of Tremolo for the Classical Guitar. Right here at the beginning of the book, big diagram, and at the top of the page, what does it say? The position of the right hand. Well, I got to immediately think, no, for me that's not right. I got to think left. This is the position of the left hand. I could scratch out the word right and put in the word left. And all throughout the book it refers to right hand and left hand, and every time it says one of those things, I got to think the opposite. It's just one of the ways we have to adapt, remembering that left is right and right is left. Now, I think it would be simpler if instead of saying left and right, they changed the terminology. How about this for this hand, the fretboard hand? That would work. Or the plucking hand. So it wouldn't matter if you're playing left-handed or right-handed. But until they change that terminology, we're just going to have to remember that left is right and right is left. Here's a second suggestion. We're going to reverse the chord charts by making a mirror image of them. You know what chord charts are, right? Something like this that show us with this diagram of the neck of the guitar where to place our fingers. Except these charts are always written assuming that a person's playing right-handed. So I want to suggest that we create mirror images of these charts so that we can understand them as left-handed guitar players. So I want you to take a close-up look at this.
This is a chord chart for the A minor chord. These kinds of charts replicate the neck of the guitar, showing the strings and frets at which you should place your fingers. The problem for left-handed players is that most charts are written for right-handed players. So we lefties need to be able to reverse those charts by creating mirror images of them, like I've done on the right side of the page. That chart is a mirror image of the first one, demonstrating how the left-handed guitar player will finger the A minor chord.
Now, my third suggestion for learning to read music as a left-handed guitar player is if you're just starting out, you might be able to get a hold of a book that is geared towards left-handed playing. There's a few of these out there, but not a whole lot. This one here's the Hal Leonard Volume 1, Guitar Method, Book 1, left-handed edition. Well, that can be very, very handy if you're starting to learn the guitar, because all of the terminology, diagrams, illustrations, photographs are all geared towards those of us who are left-handed. That's really cool. The problem is this will only get you so far, because once you get past the first introductory level, you are not going to find guitar music geared towards left-handed guitar playing. So that's only going to be helpful for a short time. My fourth and final suggestion is also my most important suggestion, and that's this: learn to read standard notation. Learn to read guitar music. Learn to read music, to become familiar with the notes written on the staff and then where they're played on the guitar. I've got a song right here written in standard notation as an example, and I'd like you to take a close-up look at it, okay?
This is an example of standard notation. It's the song I played at the start of this video, El Sueño de la Muñequita, by Agustin Barrios. Now, for the guitar, music is written on a 5-line staff directed by the treble clef. So it makes no difference whether you're left-handed or right-handed. when reading standard notation for guitar music. It's all the same. And that's why it's absolutely worth the time and effort required to learn and read standard music, standard notation for the guitar.
Well, learning to read standard notation doesn't happen overnight. It takes a lot of time and effort. But if you learn to read words on a page, you can learn to read notes on the staff if you put in the time and effort. And when you do, it'll open up an entire world of guitar music that you would not have access to otherwise. See, otherwise you're limited to maybe playing by ear. That's valuable. Or copying what someone else is doing. That's okay too. But you don't want to limit yourself to that. So I really want to urge you to learn to read music, standard notation for the guitar. Because that doesn't matter, it doesn't make no difference whether you're right-handed or left-handed when it comes to reading standard notation. So I urge you to do that, and you won't regret it. I hope those suggestions help. Thank you for watching today.